Building a consistent brand identity usually takes a team of designers and weeks of planning. I've been testing a new tool from Google Labs called Pomelli that accomplishes this in minutes using nothing but your website URL. Instead of relying on generic chat prompts, this software extracts your exact colors, typography, and brand voice to generate professional, ready-to-use campaigns that actually look like your brand. I've been testing out Google Pomelli, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to use this software to create custom assets and share my thoughts on how it can support your business moving forward. The first place we're going to go to is labs.google/experiments. This will bring up all of the different software that Google's currently working on and rolling out in the experimental Google Labs section. Then you can go down to Pomelli and click on try it now, and it'll bring you up this home screen here. And then once you're in there, you can go let's get started. This is the main dashboard here. In this section, we can click on let's go, and then we can add in our website. But if we've already done this before and we want to use a different website or do it for a different business, we can click on these three dots up here in the right hand corner, click reset business DNA, and that will reset everything that it's learned about your business. But first of all, let's pop in our website. So I'm going to pop in architaz.com.au and then click on continue. Now it's going to analyze the website, the branding, like the colors, the tone, the sorts of language that we're using, any imagery. So you can see here it's gathering the colors and it's looking through our website to create our brand. And then once it's done that, it will present back to you your business DNA. So you can see here it's picked out the logo, it's picked out my profile, it's picked out the hero image that we use as well in our banner. These are all the colors that we use, which are accurate, which is great. And you can edit these as well as you go down. Here's the tagline, build tomorrow today, which is picked up from the website, our brand values, the aesthetics, the tone of voice, and a bit of an overview as well. We'll click on looks good and go on to the next screen. So from here, you can create two different things. We can go into campaigns or we can go into Photoshoot. We're going to start off with a campaign. So as Architaz, we want to reach out to SMEs and help support them with their AI rollouts. So this is what I want from a campaign. And then we can choose add a product if we've got a product or a service. We can also add in different images if we want to. So I'm going to leave this blank to see what it comes back with. And then we're going to go to the aspect ratio as well. So think about the channel that you want to roll this out on and choose the appropriate aspect ratio as well. So I'll click on generate ideas and see what it comes back with. And then once it's generated those ideas, it will show them down here. It came back with three that I wasn't too keen on. So I've just added in this extra sentence here to focus on positive wording. So I'm going to click on this one down here as the starting point for our campaign. Then it will start to generate some assets that we can use in our campaign. And this is the campaign it's created. So we see here, elevate your team with AI. I think I prefer this one out of these four options. So when you click into it, you can then edit the image that's in there. If you don't want to use the hero image, it's picked from the website. You can also change the header as well, change the writing. You can then get Google to resuggest a title or add in your own, change the color. You can also change the description as well that's down here. And you can also get it to fix the layout for you. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to use this one. Just to note, if you go back to campaigns or exit this screen, you will lose the campaign. So it's best once you've finalized it, click on that and go download. And then once you've downloaded it, you've secured your assets. So I'm going to go back to campaigns now. And then we're going to go into Photoshoot because Architaz, we want to create some merchandise like some t-shirts and some nice branded coffee cups. So we're going to go into Photoshoot and then we're going to create an image that we can use. So in here, I want to create a picture of a nice white coffee cup. So I'm going to give the prompt, create a picture of a nice white coffee cup with the Architaz logo. Then I'm going to add the Architaz logo in there and then click on generate. And it will create a few options for us that we can potentially use as part of our merchandise. So we can see here it's come back with some really nice coffee cups. And so we don't lose this, if I click on back, you'll actually lose that. So click on add all to business DNA. And then once it's done that, we can go back safely. Then I want to create some white t-shirts that we can use on our merchandise as well. So there we go. We'll keep the Architaz logo in there and then we'll click generate. And it's going to create some nice plain white t-shirts with our logo on it again. And we can see here it's created some really nice white plain t-shirts that we asked for. And I'm going to add those to the business DNA again, just to make sure that we've got those saved. You can also download them as well. So you can keep them on your local hard drive or put them into the Google Drive. So I'm going to go back to the Photoshoot home screen and let's create a product photo shoot because I want to create some images for our t-shirts. So we'll click on that and then we'll create a model try on and see what it comes back with. Again, if you've got actual physical products rather than a service, there's also some very different options you can select down here and it will create a photo shoot positioned with the style that you choose in here. So for consumables or Amazon product images, if it's a homewares company, you can select those options and it'll create those assets in that theme. So let's go for looks good and see what it comes back with for our white t-shirt. And we can see here it's come back with 4 really nice images that we can then use on our website to sell as merchandise. So let's add those to our business DNA. And again, we can download these assets just to make sure we've got those safely. Let's go back to Business DNA. So you can see here, it's saved all of those images that we've created. We've downloaded the campaign itself. And now we can use these campaigns across our various social media channels and also upload these images to our merchandise website so that we can start selling these items to people that might want a nice Architas coffee cup or t-shirt. So this is just a quick demonstration to show you how you can use Pomelli to create really nice assets aligned with your brand and your values, and also create ideas for different campaigns and for different assets that you might not have even thought about. To summarize my thoughts, this software is not going to replace marketing departments or marketing professionals, but if you're a startup or a small business looking to ideate new marketing ideas and create assets quickly for your campaigns, it can be a great option to complement your current marketing teams. As an example, if I were to sell merchandise now on our website, I've got some images that I can use and also some ideas for campaigns that I can help to promote my services. Or I could use the Photoshop section of Pomelli and create some fun ideas to explore further and then work with the marketing team to help develop those ideas. I see Pomelli as a useful tool to get started with ideas and create simple product or service images that you can then develop further as marketing professionals. If this video helped you, subscribe for more weekly deep dives and also our newsletter in the description below. And if you want to learn how to automate some administration in your Google Workspace, click on the link above where I go through how to use Google Workspace Studio to reduce the amount of administration by automating some of those workflows. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.